No? Nothing. SD cards. Alright guys, what's going on? We are here. Got my SD card at a vineyard. Not to drink wine or anything, so don't freak out. We're here actually to shoot a wedding. And there's only one person here, so you're probably confused, like, yo, you think of yourself like, you know, you're so much, no, it's me and the brother-in-law. There he is. I just bought a brand new SD card because the SD cards that I had, they're not really for 4K shooting, and they've been messing up when I've been using them with the Phantom 4. So got my drone here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, just the drive here itself is just amazing with the changing leaves, little terrain, amazing. And yeah, gonna get set up, get this drone fired up, and take some establishing shots, guys. Yeah, a little lingo for you guys there, establishing shots of this area. So let's get that started.
Et sache-moi ces larmes de crocodile.
Alright guys, so I was flying the drone, and as usual, crashed the drone into a tree. Battery popped out, flew out, but doesn't look like the drone is damaged in any way. It looks alright. A lot of, I don't know if you guys can see this. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn the drone on. Hopefully it's okay, because I was getting some epic shots, and man, I need to stop crashing these things, and just so hard. I even have a spotter, so a lot of people are like, oh, you don't have a spotter, you know. He said, no, I have a spotter. My brother-in-law, he's spotting, he's looking, but it flew behind this big tree here, and we lost sight of it for a second, and that's when I was flying it sideways, and it flew in. So, safety tip, guys, always make sure you have someone that can keep an eye on this guy. Otherwise, it's prone to crashes, man. Very prone to crashes. All right. Look at this. Oh, the battery's still on. That's interesting. I don't know what this means. Secondary battery. This works, man. This is just not cool. Every time. I hate this Joby, man. Oh my god, this tripod is so stupid. Alright, let's see. Bismillah. See the display? The camera seems to be on. The main thing is, did it record the footage? Yeah, that was the last one. See if I can have it take off. Okay. So, God, this Joby is so stupid. I hate this thing. Alright. Hope that doesn't fall. Let's see if this takes off. It's really the thing that's all that matters really right now. Equipment, start flight. Bismillah, here we go. It's in the air, it's in the air. So there is one problem, guys, that I just saw. Seems like under the gimbal here, this thing has kind of came out. I don't know if you guys can see that little weather. It seems like a weather seal. Oh gosh, got a friend coming. Oh gosh, a little friend coming to see us. All right, so seems like everything's okay. That was a mini heart attack because I don't know if you guys saw. vlog probably a couple months back now, maybe 4 or 5 months back, but I had bought the new DJI Phantom 4 and it freaked out. The system glitched, the screen went blank and it crashed. So you can check that out somewhere over here. So yeah.
You didn't come too soon. Boy, you freed my mind from her. Man, all my thoughts were blown. I believed it was Mississippi. Boy, you freed my mind. Was a great change. As a truth, I'm lost in my hands. At the bottom of
Alright guys, so got a little bit of downtime. I'm going to give you guys some tips on if you're shooting a wedding, if you're doing you know, an actual gig with the drone. Some things that I've learned from my experience, things that you should have. The first thing that you should definitely bring with you at all times is your handy dandy trusty laptop. It's really noisy. Let's change up the location, shall we? Alright, much better location. Behind me is actually where they're setting up. So things that you should have. One is a laptop. Definitely have your laptop with you so that you can take the SD card after like every maybe 5 or 10 clips, less if you want to really safeguard your footage, and transfer it onto your laptop, preferably onto an external hard drive that you're carrying with you. That way, something like what happened today happens and the SD card pops out, which has happened to me guys before, and you lose all of your footage. Hey, you had it backed up, you were prepared. So that's the first thing I would recommend. Second thing is enabling the setting on the DJI Phantom that it caches the video footage. So it's not going to be in 4K, but it'll be kind of 1080p. Still, it's not really the greatest, but at least you still have the footage. So the drone breaks, the SD card fails, you can go into your, you know, app and you can get the files, the footage. Hey, hello. Hey, man. What's going on? You want me to, oh, whoa. Hey, want me to throw this? All right, here we go. Or not. Okay. That way, at least you have the files that you can take out from the drone. So that's tip number 2 or 3. I forget what tip I'm on. And then have an extra battery with you because the DJI Phantom battery only lasts for like 25 minutes. So you definitely want to have another battery with you so you can pop it in, get that other one charging, and you're good to go for hours. This is another part of the venue. It's pretty cool. They have more vineyards right behind me, and the camera is actually sitting on this cool tractor, this old tractor, and they're doing photos now of the groomsmen. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, groomsmen, and also the bride is here as well. So after they're done with the pictures, the bride and the groom kind of walk kind of in between, I'm assuming in between the vineyard there, and we're gonna take some more cool drone shots. So yeah. Some amazing footage of the bride and the groom walking through the vineyard, and this is the tip I was telling you guys about. Just got done shooting that footage, and just imagine if something happens from now till when I have to give the footage to the client. The drone falls, the SD card breaks, it falls in water, anything can happen, guys. Literally, one time I was taking my SD card out of the Phantom 4 and it popped out and it like sprung out of the slot and it went up, hit the ceiling of my car and landed in a glass of water. So anything can happen. Yeah, that literally happened. So anything can happen. So right now I'm about to back everything up. It's also a good way to review your footage. You know, if you have some downtime between shots, just check out the footage, make sure that it's exposed right, that the angle that you want, you captured it. Because a lot of times, you know, when you're shooting, especially with an iPad in the sun, you can't fully see all the details, the colors, the exposure, things like that. So it's a good chance to just kind of drop everything in here, open it up, and review everything and also back it up. Got my files opened up. And let's see, the latest file should be this one right here. So let's see this one. This is the one that I took of them. Here's the bride and groom right here, and it's a shot of just the drone kind of flying over their heads. So it just looks absolutely epic. Look at that, amazing. I see that the quality is good. I see that the clouds and the sky is not overexposed. The colors look good. And now I can just take all of these files. I already have a folder on my desktop, drag and drop, and we don't have enough storage. So this is where, you know, this is where you want to bring. See, this is where you learn on the job. See, I didn't bring my external hard drive with me, which I should have, and my laptop is dying. It has no storage. It's giving up on me right now. So I'm gonna have to delete some stuff and then back it up. But yeah, let me do that right now and get back to you guys momentarily. All right, so now that I've drag and dropped all of the footage on my laptop, I'm good to go. I have a backup. I don't delete the files off the SD card either. Don't do that either, because you always want to have a copy of a copy. So you have your SD card, which has your original footage, and then you have a backup in case anything happens. So that's generally how I do things, and I wanted to share that tip with you guys. Hopefully it helped you out. If it did, make sure you give it a big like, and make sure you buy every single thing that I have in my affiliate links down below. Yeah, check it out, and support me on Patreon too. YouTubers. We just saw a horse go by, guys. It was pretty epic, but I don't know where it went now.
I hate to be a bother.
Yeah.
We have a lot of guests today.
Uh-huh.
And the best way we can fit as many cars in here is to park like that car did.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Cool.
sorry. I don't
No,
mean to make
that's
you move
fine.
again.
No, that's fine. A different area of the venue. Behind these trees is actually where the reception is. Here's the horse, guys. Check out the horse. How cool is that? That's amazing. Oh man. Here's a fun fact about me that you guys didn't know. When I was young, I actually took horse riding lessons. Yeah.
For 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah.
I rode a horse. My dad, you know, there's a farm in Indiana, and he's like, "You want to learn?" I was like, "Yeah, I would love to learn." So I learned. So yeah, I know my way around a horse. The sun has came out, guys. The clouds went away. The sun came out, blessing the wedding ceremony today. When I woke up this morning, I felt bad. I was like, man, you know, to have a wedding and then it'd be gloomy and rainy, it's just like, it's not ideal. Obviously, this is like the most special day of your life. So now that the clouds have gone away, it's beautiful. Check this out. It's amazing. Oh man. And these are the fine folks that hired me today. Great people, tremendous people. Love them. Huge. Amazing. We're gonna go over there and set the drone up over there. Obviously, the drone, it's super loud. So when I have it in the air, it makes a crazy noise, and during the reception, you don't want to hear that. You don't want that in the wedding video if you're using audio, and you especially don't want that during the exchange of the rings and, you know, the vows and all that. So here's another tip. Before you take the drone up, you want to take a little scout, you know, as we call it. You want to scout the area, and you want to kind of see with your eyes, visualize what's a good angle, what am I trying to capture, what am I trying to evoke with the shot. So from here, for example, you guys can't see this, but from here I can see the area that they're going to be sitting. I can see a little bit of the Hudson, beautiful foliage of fall, and we're far enough away that hopefully the sound won't matter. So if you do these things before you take the drone up in the air, it's gonna save you a lot of time and a lot of mental energy, because if it's in the air and you're moving it around, trying to get the best angle, it's hard. That's how I started doing things when I started off. That's how I would do it. I just take it off in the air, whatever, you know, just like, bah. No. Take your time, especially if you have time, take your time, scout the area, look for the angle that would best capture what you're trying to show, and then take it off, and then take the shot. So that's another tip I'll share with you guys just from my experience. So the wedding has started, it's happening behind me. right there. You guys can see it. And yeah, I was able to capture some shots of the bride and her father walking into the whole area. So that was really cool. I tried to keep it as far away as possible so it wasn't distracting. And yeah, it's amazing. They just got married. Transferring the files to the client's computer right now. There it is. And check this out, guys. This is it's amazing. This is where they're gonna have dinner. Man, I kind of wish I was going to this wedding, huh? You seem like you're dressed for the wedding, though. I mean, you seem like you fit right in here.
Yeah, you know, I try to keep it casual.
Yeah. You're trying a little too hard, though, I feel like. Come on.
I dressed up a little more than usual.
Yeah.
Right? The shirt is from Zara. You can get it at the link below.
These are Supreme?
These are Supreme jeans.
All right. I'll make sure to link everything in the description below.
Yeah. And these are obviously the limited edition Nike
Freeze, right?
Freeze Black Knight 2.0s.
2.0s, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, like I kind of just showed up as you know, just whatever. But yeah, stepping up. But everything is in the links below, guys. Make sure you just buy all of it and pay the full price.
One thing you can't buy though is the haircut. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and the good looks.
And the good looks.
But you can buy in the description below. I'll go ahead and link it though.
There are some things money and taste you can't buy.
Can't buy. This is one of them. But you know, for everything else, there's MasterCard. So, thank you, this guy right here. This is another tip I didn't tell you guys about. But unfortunately, this tip comes with a caveat because you have to have a brother-in-law who's as awesome as he is. So yeah, he was a big help. You know, charging the battery, running back and forth. So if you guys can, if you have someone who can help you, definitely a big plus. And that, my friend, is a wrap. Here's the guy right here. He's reviewing the footage. I scouted the area, make sure I'm getting the right angles, specifically to tell the story, right? The story here is the marriage, the culmination of two people's love for each other. So you just want to tie that in, you know. You don't want like pointless shots of like nothing. I see a lot of that. Just pointless shots, pointless slow motion. Everything in your film, everything that you're including, every shot, every scene, should have a purpose, and it should be telling the greater story. But that's it, guys. That's it. That's a wrap for today. We're gonna go home and just chill with the family. I'm gonna end this vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a big, super mungus, massive, big like. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Keep smiling and have an amazing life.